Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup painting, nail polish, and things happening in my real life. Today I have an update for the same pan last year project pan, so stay tuned. This project was created by Shelly here on YouTube at Unapologetically Shelly, and it is part of the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group. This project is all about the holidays and celebrations throughout the year. Shelly created a list of prompts with those special holidays and celebrations, as well as a list of additional fun holidays that are celebrated throughout the year. Shelly has guidelines, no strict rules. You are to work on this however you want and do what makes it work for you. So I have decided to do this where I am rolling in each month 6 prompts, 5 from the regular holidays and 1 from the list of special holidays. And I'm just doing that many per month, not going by any particular monthly setup. So let's go over what I've been working on and what I can roll out and what I can roll in this month. So the first prompt I'm working on is for something new. For New Year's Day, which is something new in your collection. And for that, I brought in a polish I purchased just before the holidays. This is from China Glaze. It is called Keep It Realm. And looking at it, to me, it looks like it is a deep red shimmer, but I have worn this once. My goal is to wear it twice. And I discovered that the base is blue, so that if it is a red shimmer in there, it comes across on the nail as purple. So I was really surprised. It is a deep, almost blackened blue base with that red shimmer, which comes across, like I said, as purple. Very beautiful. Really enjoy it. I have one more use to go. 1 out of 2 uses. It's pretty good. I mean, if I say so myself. The next prompt I brought in is for birthday, because January, when I brought it in, was my birthday month. And I decided to bring in an item that I got from Sephora the year before, and it is the Ilia multi-stick in At Last. And my goal is to use half of this, and I will take a picture of the paper. Actually, no, I won't, because there isn't any progress. So, I guess I could show you the picture anyway, and I have a goal line. I measured it. I have a goal line to use half of it. Anyway, my goal is to use half of it, and that is how much we have, or I have right now. And so my goal is to use half of that. I did measure it, and there wasn't any change since last month, so I didn't make a mark, but I have only used this 6 times. I am wearing it today underneath my foundation and another blush. I really enjoy this color. It's just, I don't think to use cream blush products because I don't use cream products. This is the only one in my collection, besides like foundation and concealer. But yeah, I have 6 uses, and we'll see how long it takes me to get halfway through that stick, if I can even reach that goal in this project. It's going to be a long-term goal, I guess. The next prompt I brought in is for presents, and that was something that was gifted to you. And for that, I brought in a single from Lunar Beauty that was gifted to me from Allie here on YouTube at Wonder in Alleyland. And this is what it looks like. It is from the Lunar Beauty Advent calendar that came out, I think, in 2022. And this is day number 9, in case you are curious. And let me give you a swatch of the multi-stick really quick. Quick stick. There we go. There is a swatch of the multi-stick. And then I will give you a swatch of this eyeshadow. I am wearing it today on the outer corner. It does go on best with, I'd say it goes on best with the finger. I have tried applying it with a brush, but this is what it looks like. It is kind of a greenish bronze color. I keep looking at it thinking it's green, and then then I put it on and it's more bronze, but then when I put it on my eye, it was kind of green. So it's sort of a greenish bronze shade. I'm not particularly fond of this formula. I think maybe because it's extra creamy, but I find after a while of wearing it, some of the color fades and all I'm left with is a gold glitter all over the place. And it creases. If I use it all over my lid, it creases even though I set it the same way I would set any other shadow. So that's why I'm only wearing it on my outer corners today. My goal is to use it 5 times, and so far I have used it 4, including today. So I have 1 more use to go. I love the color. It's just the formula I'm not so sure about, and I don't know. I think this shade was replaced from the, they had to send out a replacement because the formula wasn't good. I don't know if this was the replacement shade or the original shade that was given. And if this was the original, I can understand the formula problems, but if this is the replacement, it's not that great in my opinion. So yeah, but I have 1 more use left on that. The next prompt I have in is for Black History Month, and that was the month of February. And for that, the prompt is a Black-owned makeup or beauty brand. And I brought in my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie for 10 uses. I did have it in the travel size squeeze tube. I have cut that open, decanted it. This is 1 of 2 jars that are this size, and it just takes a little bit each use. So this is what it's looking like. Not that you can really tell, but there's a little bit in here. It's going to take me a long time. I love the smell of it. It's coconut and hibiscus, and it smells delicious. I love the way it works in my hair. Anyway, all that to say, I have brought it in for 10 uses, and so far I've used it 5. So I have 5 more uses to go. The next prompt is for Groundhog Day, and that is from was February 2nd, and that is something you repeat purchase or something you are doomed to pan forever. I don't know if the doomed was in there, but I put it in there. And I decided to bring in this face palette from BH Cosmetics in the Totally Plastic line because this is going to take me forever to pan. I do have a pan in this bronzer shade, and I am wearing it today. It is the one I have used most. I have found I can get away with this one, and I haven't really played too much with the light colors or the darkest color. But this is going to take me forever to use up. My goal in this project is to use it 20 times, and so far I've only used it 4. I am wearing it today, but I have been focusing on another bronzer that is in a project that ends before this, and I want to get my uses on that. So I will give you a swatch of that bronzer I am wearing today, and it's just a nice light bronzer there. So 16 more uses left on that one. The next prompt I brought in was for Bubble Bath Day, which was January 8th, and for that I have Dr. Teal's, I didn't grab it, I think it's Rose Bubble Bath, and my goal is to use it twice. I have decanted it into a travel size bottle, but I have not been sitting anywhere that has a bathtub that I can use, so I'm hoping to at least get 1 use later this month, but so far I have 2 uses and I haven't used it at all. The next prompt I brought in is for Chinese New Year. That was February 10th, and that is something from the Chinese Zodiac. This is the year of the dragon. So I brought in a nail polish from Dragon Sworn Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Percy. I don't remember if this was magnetic, actually, now that I think of it. I don't think it is. I was like, wait, is this magnetic? I don't think it is. It is a beautiful blue shimmer with some white flecks in it. And I do have it on a swatch stick there. It is sort of a steely blue. And my goal is to wear that 2 times, and so far I have not worn it once. I have not worn it at all. So I still have 2 uses left to go. But I do enjoy using my nail polishes. The next prompt, excuse me, The next prompt is for Mardi Gras, and that was February 13th, and that is something that is green, gold, or purple, the colors of Mardi Gras. So I brought in a eyeshadow from my Trendy in Tokyo palette. I selected the shade Tokyo Station, which is this one right here. My goal is to use it 5 times, and so far I've worn it 3. I didn't say 4. I've only worn it 3 times. So I have 2 more uses left to go on that shade, but that is a very pretty color that I don't have a problem wearing. I'm not wearing it today, obviously, because this is not a purple look, in case you couldn't tell. So I have 2 more uses left to go on that. The next prompt was for Valentine's Day, and I didn't grab this product. 1 second. Okay. I guess I didn't grab it because I didn't use it. This is from Frank Body. It is their original coffee scrub. It has been used sometime in the past, but I got this, I think, from a FabFitFun box, and I haven't had that since like 2019. So, yeah, it hasn't gone bad. It is just a little bit dry, but my goal is going to be to use this. And, yeah, I'm going to get to it soon. But I brought this in for Valentine's Day because it's pink and it has a little heart on there and it talks about getting naked. It's a stretch. All right, next prompt I brought in was for Women's History Month, and that was the month of March, and something from a female-owned brand. I brought in an eyeshadow single from Medusa's Makeup. It is a female-owned brand, and this is the shade Bermuda. It is a matte eyeshadow. Open it. There we go. And it is a lovely bluish gray. I am wearing it as the base in the outer corner today, and it kind of matches my sweater. My goal for this was to use it 5 times, and I have used it 5 times, including today. I find it's nice when I'm working with having other colors that aren't as dark, and adding this just makes a nice dark neutral base, or cool base. I like cool, but it is a nice base, and I've worn it several times, obviously. So this is a goal met and rolling out of the project. And then, no, not quite finally, but the next prompt I brought in was for special occasion, and that is something you're saving for a special occasion, and why. So I brought in this little duo of Eilish perfumes that I picked up during the holidays, and I have been waiting to wear them because they were just too precious to try and use. Anyway, my goal was to use each one twice, and I was able to do that. They do have little daubers, so I just daub it. But this is Eilish 2, and this is the original Eilish. I enjoy both scents very much, and I was able to, like I said, meet my goal on that. So that is another prompt rolling out. And then finally, for the last prompt I brought in last month was for Pancake Day, which was February 13th. And for that, I said I was going to eat pancakes, and I did. They weren't very big pancakes, but they were frozen pancakes from, I think, Eggo blueberry pancakes. I will insert a picture of the pancakes and then a picture of me eating them. And yeah, that was a goal met because I ate my pancakes for Pancake Day. I don't think I did it on Pancake Day, but I might have. I don't remember what day it was. So those are all the prompts I was working on. Now I'm going to bring in 6 new prompts for this month. Again, I am bringing in 5 from the main list and 1 from the special holidays. The first prompt I'm bringing in is for spring, and that is a spring palette or something you got last spring. So I am bringing in a palette that I think is quite springy. I have to juggle here. I set something heavy on it. Okay. I am bringing in the Lost in Los Angeles from BH Cosmetics because this is, to me, a very springy pastel palette. So I am bringing this in to use just for one look because it's spring, and pastels are not my favorite eye look, but I have been able to combine these with some other colors and make some lovely looks. So I'm still trying this palette out. I haven't tested all of the eyeshadows. I do have it in my eyes project, and I'm tracking uses. I'm trying to use no pan left behind. And so far I still have a few shades I haven't used, but yeah, I'm going to bring this in for one look for spring. The next prompt I'm bringing in is for St. Patrick's Day, which is March 17th. And for that, you're to bring in something green or small or a pot of gold. And I am bringing in something that to me is all, except it's not a pot of gold. Oh, there it is. It is another single from Medusa's Makeup. This is their baked eyeshadow in the shade Envy. And that is what it looks like there. It is a beautiful goldy green. I am wearing one of their other baked eyeshadows today in gold, and this is what it looks like. I thought that would be nice for St. Patrick's Day. It's a little gold, a little green. I'm bringing that in for 5 uses. The next prompt is for Easter, and that is going to be March 31st this year. And for that, the prompt is something pastel. So since pastel eyeshadows are not my thing, I'm bringing in a nail polish. This is from Paparazzi from CVS, and this is the shade Mint for More, right? Yeah, Mint for More. I always want mint to be, but it's Mint for More. It is a beautiful mint green, and my goal is to wear this twice. Since St. Patrick's Day, I am planning on doing some green manicures this month, so hopefully one of them will be minty. And that, yeah, I said 2 uses. The next prompt is for April Fool's Day, which is April 1st, and that is something you feel like a fool for buying. Well, I bought this candle at Goodwill. There were a bunch of them, and I was like, ooh, this is really a nice candle. It is a beautiful looking candle. It's a beautiful smelling candle. The problem is, for the size of it, it's 2 wicks, and you can probably see I have tried burning it. The wicks are so small, that is the only area they burn. The rest of this, where it's kind of messy looking, I took a butter knife to and cut the wax out of because it was all the way up here still. And I even let it, the first time I burned it, it burned all the way so that the whole top melted. And then subsequently, since then, it is only burnt into that diameter. So yeah, and I've tried everything I can think of except wrapping it in aluminum foil because I don't own any, but I might borrow some. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to get that to burn better, but my goal for this is going to be to try and burn it through the orange section. We'll see how long that takes. I have not been, I think I picked this up in fall and I haven't burnt it since because I got frustrated with that burn. Anyway, yeah, so that is my goal, is to burn this candle through the orange scent. We'll see how long that takes. And like I said, if you have any suggestions on how to get that to melt better, drop them down in the comment section for me. And then the next prompt is for Earth Day on April 22nd, and that is to bring in an eco-friendly or clean beauty product. And I am bringing in a blush from The Balm because all their packages are compostable, recyclable, all of the above. Their outer packaging anyway. And this is the shade Perseverance from their Will Powder collection. And my goal is going to be to use this 12 times because it's prompt number 12 on the list. That's the only reason. And there is a swatch of it there. It is a very lovely pinky gold. It is a bit crumbly, but that's okay. I have no problem with that. And then finally, the last prompt I'm bringing in for the special holidays is for March 21st, which is Flower Day. And I'm going to buy myself some flowers. And I will take a picture, and maybe I'll have them in the background in my next video, depending on when I buy them. But yeah, that's what it's going to do. So you will either next month see a picture of my flowers or see the real thing. And that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this update, please give a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. It is free and it makes me happy. And until my next video, take care of yourselves and stay true to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!